Good evening everyone. Welcome to this today videos on market view. So today what are the topics we are going to cover? First of all, I would like to thank all subscribers who subscribe to my channel. As of now, subscribers crossed 59, and as I promised, once I cross 50 subscribers, the 10 crore goal Excel model I will give you for free. So I just given in the description box the links to download this file, and more things are going to, I'm planning to give once I reach the next milestone of 100. I will also let you know what I'm going to give. So today what are things we are going to cover? So the first thing is I'm planning to introduce one thing called trading mantra for the day. This is not a small thing which you will come to know normally. Based on my experience and so much of study in the market, these are things I'm giving you, so that this following this is going to save you a lot of money, saving from your loss. Next we'll see the market view update of Nifty and Bank Nifty, and we'll see what happened today in the market, the main things, and Nifty income strategy update. And then finally, as I mentioned in the Telegram channel, Gann midpoint theory, a simplified version, which it's almost 106 pages for intraday trading. His formula, what is mentioned for intraday trading, I'm going to give this today. We'll explain with the Excel file. We'll go to that now. So the first trading mantra, what I want to tell you is, do not short when the market gaps down, and similarly do not go long when the market gaps up at the open. It's very important thing. It's not that most of times the market will keep go down after gap down. Most of times it's want to reverse. The novice traders or small traders or retail traders, what happens immediately at the market open, they see all the news, whatever, then after the market close till market open, just they vomit everything whatever they have seen. They seen some negative news, the market also has gapped, saw a lot of Dow Jones is coming down, so immediately they go short. The market gaps down and they go short and they get trapped and market reverses. This whatever I am telling you is not that you blindly need to know, just you have observed yourself. And similarly, some good news comes, the market goes up, and then immediately after market comes down. This is how market traps those who enter the trade in the side of the market open. So one should at least wait for 30 minutes, 25-30 minutes you have to wait, and then take a trade, so that all the cooling happens. The professional traders never take a trade in the first 30 minutes. So this is a very important mantra, just keep in mind, this will save you a lot of money for you in the market. We will give you some examples of today what happened in the market. This same rule, following this, how it has saved you also. So you have to control your temptation not to trade just at the market open, wait for 30 minutes. Now the market will never go anywhere, it will be there only. Okay, don't be in urgent to trade. So coming to Nifty. So Nifty, as mentioned in the last few days, it is still in the trending channel on the upsides, and resistance coming under 10,500 and support 9,900. It is trading in between this range only, almost for several days, starting from March. So we need some get some breakout, either an upside or downside. Then only we can see some trending move. And I just want to start this Lakshman Rekha also. Lakshman Rekha for the month of April, this July series is 10,270. This is in futures price, and just keep a tab of this. This is a close what we have, 10,332, 62 points profit. The Lakshman Rekha has a stop loss, entry, exit, everything. So once it crosses above this, you have to be on the long side only, nothing else. There is stop loss. I will tell you, keep in the near future. I will mention you about stop loss, how to trail your stop loss. Those things I will be keep telling you. So this is the thing I will just give a nutshell. Remember, 10,270 in the futures price is a stop loss for your long positions. And how I arrived everything will explain you and tell you in the coming sessions. The call IV is just 18 only. If you see here, you saw the last week and all, it is 40 plus 45, 50 and all. Now it has come to 18. Call IV has come so much, indicating that people are interested in buying calls. They are interested in buying puts only. Put is IV is 31 levels. Yesterday it was 32.6. Option pain today, if you somebody noticed, the entire day option pain remained 10,300. That is the reason we not made any adjustment today in the Nifty income strategy. Yesterday we sold call and made some 1% profit. Today, without making any adjustment, we made 1% profit. sorry, this is because of the time value. Time value we get the benefit. So Nifty has strong resistance at 200 DMA, and the put call ratio, as we seen yesterday also, it is below 1, it is bearish. Whenever the put call ratio for the current week expiry we see it is below 1 and it is bearish. So keep a tab of this 10,270. Anything market sustaining below or closing below this level on Monday, it's going to be a bearish day, bearish start of the day. Most of times in the month end there will be whipsaw, the prices go above below for this sometimes. Coming to Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty is again in the same consolidation day. It went the breakout level, it came and then retested. Now again it is trying to sustain above this consolidation zone. The consolidation zone is around 1500 points. So similarly for Lakshman Rekha for Bank Nifty is 21,361. This is a futures level, July expiry, and then currently the July futures closed at 21,530, 116 points profit. So same way like Nifty here also, below 21,361 futures level remain short, above 21,361 remain long. How you want to strategize this long or short, it is up to you. Okay, we will teach you also one by one how we can make some strategies. The breakout of this consolidation zone target is 24,000 at least, we should see, but let us see, because the market is very volatile. The market is following the Dow Jones and DAX for any leads. Nasdaq, after hitting 10,000 levels, it is now giving a correction. We have to see whether the correction is going to sustain or will bounce back. Seeing the current economic conditions and other news flows, in India, the number of cases, corona cases spiked 17,000 in a single day, which is alarming. So things are looking very bad. But however, let us see how the markets are spanning. Just follow the Lakshman Rekha. Today also it went below this, but closed above this. So any close below this, caution is required. Then the call IV for Bank Nifty is also came down slightly, but still it is on the higher side, not like Nifty. It is 41. Put IV is 51. Bank Nifty is like a stock, so not like Nifty. That's the reason I told you yesterday also that if a small traders or who want to start trading in options, trade in Nifty only. Never try Bank Nifty. So today we'll see like how to trade day by day, on Fridays, Mondays, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday. How to trade the Bank Nifty options, we will explain you also today in one of the slides. So for Bank Nifty, resistance at 100 DMA, support is 50 DMA. Any close below 50 DMA, then you have to be on the short side only, never adventure on the long side. The put call ratio is a little bad actually, it is around 0.76. Whenever it is below 1, it is bearish. Anything level coming to around 4.4, it is the oversold level. So that time you have to cover your short positions. So these PCR levels you should just remember in mind. It's not that you write and keep somewhere and then refer that in future. Certain things you have to program your brain such a way that while trading, seeing that you will recall the trading levels. So next, coming to the levels for tomorrow. Yesterday the level I showed you, mentioned that 22,000 level, when it comes you have to sell calls. When the market coming down 21,000 level, you have to short the puts. So I will tell you how the market behaves that way in the charts, you will understand also. For Monday, the levels for Nifty and Bank Nifty, this is spot levels. I not mentioned in the early about whether spot or future. One of the student asked me about this. So this is the level I mentioned. The long breakout is 21,837, short breakout 21,326. Market, just keep a tab of this. Market opens below this short breakout. Most of times when the price goes and sustains below short breakout, within 1 hour it tries to test the target on target to within half an hour, in 1 hour time. That is a powerful short breakout. Similarly on long breakout, the market goes above this, then you achieve target 1, target 2 in just in a matter of 1 hour time, most of times. Otherwise it's just a fake breakout. The same holds for Nifty also. This is how you trade in the Nifty and Bank Nifty based on for Monday. So market roundup, what happened today? So today the main thing was the Nifty and Bank Nifty were in a big discount, almost 150 points, 180 point discount was for Bank Nifty, but by end of the day it has cooled down to around 60 points. Even Nifty, there is a discount of 70 points, later it cooled down to 30-40 points. It is very volatile range bound for Bank Nifty particularly, but it was in line with expectation on Fridays. Most of times this is the way how it behaves because of the high premium, and the premium need to dilute it. So most of the entire day we have been following the US market and European markets on their movements. When the US market comes down, immediately our market also started coming down, and whenever the market is going up, our market also is moving up. So this is the entire day we have been following, because due to lack of any clues, so we've been following them. The results is going to come in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So most of things is going to very bad shape. Let us see how the market reacts, whether normally the media and analysts tell that is in line with expectation and the market takes it positively, or the market doesn't give a thumbs up to this, and what the surprise will happen, we have to wait and watch. However, if you see the 50-week high, 6-year stocks hit 52-week high, and just 2 penny stocks hit 52-week low. Due to the lot of novice traders, due to lockdown, there somebody lost job, somebody is interested in forcefully coming into trading job. They are losing money and pulling the market here and there, upside and downside. That is one of the reason for market is having lot of volatility, and also low margin by SEBI also has helped in them trading. So futures FIs actually they sold today also around almost 4,000 contracts in index, and yesterday around 14,000. So total almost 17,000 contracts of shorts they have now. So we have to see, we have to be very cautious once you start building the shorts to like when the market was in March, almost 120,000 contracts they had shorts. So you have to be very cautious. I cautioned you on that day yesterday also. So whenever the FIs are holding nowadays, you have to be very cautious. They may trap you. On every dip, people used to short, but market is giving hope, most of times that market bouncing back, and so the market is buy on dips. It is not shortest market. Okay, let us be cautious. Let us follow some few rules like Lakshman Rekha. We'll see, and so many other rules all we need to follow to ensure that we are not trapped. FI data is very important nowadays. Once they become short, whether it's better always to be on the short side. But however, India VIX is showing as 4% down today by 228.5. On Monday, as of now, Dow Jones is giving 500 points down, and Singapore Nifty also is showing almost 150 points down. So whether the market is going to up and down, and then VIX is going to go up, we have to be very cautious. Let us see, keep a tab on the VIX. Once it cross over 31, 32 levels, then it is very cautious, and we have to be on the short side. Most of times, if the VIX is going to go shoot up to 31, 32 levels, then our most of the time Bank Nifty will break the Lakshman Rekha for sure. So coming to Nifty income strategy. So today we booked a 4%, 4,000 capital profit was there. It is not realized. Unrealized loss has come down actually. That is the way how we made for 1% today. And actually there was a mistake actually in the return on investment. I calculated the net investment. I should calculate the initial margin. So initially we have to invest 3.5 lakhs and we get 1 lakh as a premium. So I considered net premium. If you consider 3.5 lakhs the original money what you bring into the market for deploying this strategy, 11% is the return on investment. So we just almost 2 working days are there for completing June month. So against 5% in the return, we have almost 11% now realized. So 78,000 also is there, which we should get. Our objective is to get 20-25,000 per month on this capital deployed. So which gives 5%. So we will see. Almost I am going to run this for almost next 1 year in this strategy, how to make it 60% return. The Excel file for this to download is available in the description column. Just have a look at it. Today I have not made any adjustment, just reason that option pain is not moved. Depending on option pain movement, I will move the adjustment. Assume tomorrow on Monday, if the option pain comes down 10,200, then I am planning to short 10,200 call option and book profit 10,300 call, and possibly I will book some loss in 10,400 put and short 10,300 put option also 1 lot. Is just the plan. So whenever the market is giving some clue on from Singapore Nifty or Dow Jones, and have a plan how you want to make the adjustment, that is very important. Don't come under the panic and then the amygdala will get hijacked. What happens that when the market opens gap down and you don't know what to do, then you mess up things and the amygdala hijacks your brain and does what it want to do. Abruptly exiting the trade or just closing all the trades is what most of people do if they don't know what to do. So make the plans. Even the worst case scenario, what will happen, you have to plan it. That's the way you be calm and don't abruptly close your trades. So coming to the payoff chart, the Nifty payoff chart is like this. As of now, the line is here. The way how I told you, always the spot price should be in the green area. So when you make adjustment, for example, market is moving down, the green area also will start. The line also will keep moving down. The pane also move down. So accordingly, you make adjustment so that the spot always is in the green area. So now we'll move to the things we are going to learn today, something new. It's called Gann midpoint theory. So Gann has given a lot of theories. Most of times he has not told very clearly. It is interpreted by many of the people on the whatever they understood. Okay, but this one of the books is gives about midpoint theory. So I just summarized what he has given, and I have put all the formulas in the Excel file also. And today, whatever the Bank Nifty happened, I just captured minute by minute rates and then applied this rule and showed you how it is given written applying this midpoint theory. I'm sure everybody is going to enjoy this Gann midpoint theory. This is for intraday trading only. It can applied on commodities, stocks and indices. Gann also made thousands of dollars and lost thousands of dollars because of rumors, depending on news. Then after that, he has done a lot of research and how to mathematically how to approach the market and make money, and he made almost $50 million at the time, at the age of 55 years at the time. So for the purpose of this Gann midpoint theory, you need to take note of the intraday high and low and the latest price. And you need to always enter the market after at least 20 minutes to 30 minutes. Don't enter at the market open. That's very, very important. So in this theory, we are going to get the entry price and also target price both, and with the stop loss also. So let me just take you through the Excel file. So this is a file, Excel file. I captured the futures. This is the futures, Bank Nifty futures data, open, high, low, close. So the first thing is to calculate midpoint. Midpoint is average of high plus low. Okay, average of high plus low is the midpoint. Then you take a signal. If the midpoint is greater than the close is greater than the midpoint, it is a buy. If the close is less than the midpoint, it is a sell. So we'll get a formula based on this. We need only these 4 columns. Balance everything will be automatically calculated, and you will get the entry price, target price, everything. Then entry price. For entry price, if it is a buy signal, we get it. Then you take high plus midpoint divided by 2, and in case of sell signal, then low plus midpoint divided by 2. This is the entry price after where you have to enter. And then you have the next step is TPR, terminal price range. You need to calculate terminal price range. For this formula is if the buy signal, you get a buy signal, then it is midpoint plus this high plus midpoint square. This is sum square is the formula for square. In case of sell signal, then it is midpoint minus C2 minus F2 is high minus midpoint square minus 2. So this is the formula. I will give this file also in the description, don't worry. Okay, it is I am doing this all the hard work only for you people. I am suggest please subscribe to this channel so that I also get encouraged. And then the stop loss. Stop loss is the midpoint. The target price is nothing but the C is your high plus K, TPR, terminal price range. This divided by 2. Okay, in case it is sell, then low plus terminal price range divided by 2. This is the target price. So many things are there. Okay, you need not bother about all these formulas much. Now let us see how it behaved here. Okay, I just plotted the graph here. The blue line, what you can see is the price movement, how it happened, and this is the target. This is the stop loss. The red line, what you can see is stop loss. The yellow line is the target price. Once you enter here, then you get your automatically target. So the price hitting that, you can see the blue line, the price hitting the target, After breaking this target, new target you are getting. After getting this target, another target you are getting. Then you are getting here the target price is same here. After hitting this target, then another target you are getting. So here by almost 2:25, okay, 1 hour before the trading closure of trading, you almost done, and then market is reversing to hit the stop loss. So most of times what happens, the last 1 hour the market gets the reversal. After getting here 21,600, you are reaching here 21,200, 400 points gain you made. Okay, most of times 3 targets hit, after that it does the reversal. Okay, 1, 2, 3, fourth target also hit. Once you get the 4 targets hit, immediately book your profits. Don't wait till the last minute, 3 o'clock, 3:15, the Zerodha will close your orders. Till then, don't need to wait. Assume if you waited, what happened? Entire profit is eaten by the market in the last 1 hour. Keep a trailing stop loss. You put 10 points, whatever, you put 10 points stop loss, and then automatically once the target is hit, fourth target is hit, 3 targets fine, new 3 weights targets. The fourth target is hit, when you get 400 points, nothing more you wanted. Okay, if you take 5 lots also, 1.5 lakhs is the margin. Okay, 400 points target will give you 40,000 rupees. It's a great return. Even if you make 1% per day, it is giving you 200%, 20% in per month, 240% per year. So if you put like for example futures you are trading 5 lots, it is okay, now the revised lot size 24, the 4 lots the margin is 1,50,000 rupees. So 1,50,000 into 0.01 after brokerage. Okay, if you earn 1,500 rupees also, then after brokerage you are making 1% per day. So use this logic, simple thing. Don't wait for 400 points. Don't think like that. I am getting profit of 400 points, 500 points. Think what is the profit you are making as a percentage of the investment. That is very, very important. Don't see the value, just see the percentage return. That's how a businessman does. That's what you should also do to not to get trapped and become greedy. If you become greedy, what happened? The entire profit what you gained here would have been lost, given back. You will square off everything here, and then market does the gap down here, it goes below tomorrow on Monday, then you will feel bad like, oh, I squared off here and the market came back again, I would have kept the positions. All these things you need to remember, you will repent. Okay, don't do the mistake. If you get a 5% return per on the investment on a day, be happy and book the profit. That's what you should do. Never become greedy. The another option what you can do is, like today the futures were trading at discount. What you should do is, when you're buying, assume you're selling here, now you want to lock your profits. Assume you made some profit here, now you want to lock your profits. Now 21,198. So nearest, I told you, like a short breakout 21,000 put you need to sell. That time the 21,000 put was around 400 rupees, around 113, correct? So 400 rupees you are selling put 21,000. So at least you will book 200 points also profit in case you are coming to this position. You can do this strategy also. So for example, market is going up, then what you can do, you are buying for futures, then once you reach some target, either what you can do is you book, close the position and come out, or you sell the call here and put trailing stop loss. For futures, you put a trailing stop loss and then you exit, and then your call position what you sold will be slowly coming down, and then you make profit there also. So you need to do strategy of this. We'll explain you some other day on this strategy also. And similarly on the Nifty income strategy, so this Excel file is a link for is available in the description box. So this today the unrealized loss is 28,000. The total profit we realize is 40,000. So this is a file, calculation, everything is there. Now started plotting the entry and exit date also. So please go through this file. Any doubts you can put in the description and the comment box. I will try to reply. Now coming to the next topic, option trading rules for Friday. So on Fridays, most of times this happens. Never try to buy options on Friday, because very high premium it will be there, because after the expiry, the first day of the weekly expiry, the option premium is going to be very, very high, and it will be giving you lot of whipsaws, and then try to trap the option buyers. The chance of making money is less in case of option buying. Look for short options. As I told you on Friday, try to short options when the market is near the long breakout, and similar call options, and similarly on the market coming down, try to short the short breakout. I told you yesterday that long breakout around 22,000, short breakout around 21,000 put. So I will show you also how that helped you in making money. Okay, let me just take you through the charts also. So if you see 22,000 call, the market open, I told you like on rise sell the call, on the dips sell the put option. On the market open morning, what happened here? It went up to 445. 22,000 call option went up to 445. You would have shorted there. This is the VWAP or average traded price. Once it comes down below this, you take the very good chance to short this option 400 rupees level. It's a very good chance. After that, never it crossed above this VWAP. Just see this. Whenever the market tried to cross touch the VWAP, it got shorted. It came down. It came down. Never a single close above this happened in the 3 minutes chart. So till now, whatever they see here, all the rise have been restricted to the VWAP. Just take note of the small setup. It will be helping you a lot. And similarly, 21,000 put. Let us see. The market open, it came down. Okay, after that it came up. Okay, after that you have to short here. Okay, I'll tell about this, what is this volume profile in another session. So it came up here around 474 and then it came down. Here what happened here, most of the times it was above the VWAP only. It is a good chance to short at this place 489 500 rupees level. So you have to be waiting for the right opportunity. This volume profile help you a lot in this case. How to use volume profile, I will teach you in the coming sessions. So we closed it around 290 rupees level. So you have to use different strategies using options, futures, so that you can maximize your returns. Your objective should be say 1%, 2%, whatever maximum. Okay, if you get something like even 5%, you should be very happy about this. Have a strategy, think like businessman, think like casino operator, how to make money in this market. If you are lost, don't worry too much. Definitely it is a worry. No, nothing can be done about that. What is the next step? How to be strategically disciplined to make money in the remaining days is what you have to think.
It's
Okay.
9 o'clock.
Thanks for seeing this video, and please like the video if you like, and also subscribe to this channel. We will come with another new interesting video in the coming days. Thank you.